Hello. So I wanted to do a video today, and as happens quite often, I had creative block. Today has not been great. It's been a bit, but everything that I've done has not worked out the way it was supposed to. And I wanted to do a vlog, but as you can see, I've got a horrible cold sore on my face. So I was going to not do one, but then I thought, well, no, hang on a minute. This is quite common. This happens a lot to me as a creative person, having creative block, things not going right, something getting in the way. And as you can see, I mean, I'm sat on the floor. I thought, do you know what? Let's just have a chat about being non-productive, because it's something that we all go through and it's super frustrating. And you know, you put aside a day to get something done, and you really want to get something really great to come out of that day. And sometimes you could spend the entire day, especially when it comes to making videos, you could spend the entire day trying to make a video and getting to a point where you actually haven't made anything at all. And there's a few different ways that happens. One is that you end up procrastinating, watching YouTube, ironically. You could spend the entire day looking on Facebook. You could even go somewhere and do something, but that something ends up being rubbish. It could rain, or it could be, not what you were expecting when you get there. And you can feel like you've just kind of wasted the day. And this happens probably once a fortnight for me, maybe more regularly sometimes, but most of the time it's kind of once a fortnight. And it can be triggered by all sorts of things. But the one that I find the hardest is the lack of enthusiasm when it comes to certain things you do. Not getting a response that you're expecting from your audience or your friends. It can be really disheartening, but you have to kind of put it aside and move on, and then do something else, do something completely different that's productive, to try and make the day productive. Like I'm doing this. This video is exactly one of those. It's now 10 to 6. I've had the entire day. I was up at 9 o'clock. Well, we'll ignore all the other stuff of taking my wife to work and all sorts of stuff. But by the time I got home, I was home and I could start doing stuff from 9 o'clock. And I watched YouTube. I went on Facebook. I played on the PlayStation for a bit, but didn't record it because it wasn't a video. And then I tried to make some music. And although what I made sounded okay, it wasn't what I wanted. And I hit the usual creative block right in the middle, right at the point where you need the creativity to be flowing. And it's so frustrating as a creative person to hit that block and not know what to do. It's something that I deal with at work, but it's a completely different situation. For some reason, being at work and doing something focused for a client forces you through that block. But when it comes to doing things like this, doing videos at home, it's completely different. And you're not doing it for anybody, certainly not at my stage anyway. You're doing it more for yourself than you are for anything else. And you're trying to build an audience and try to find what it is that will be that thing that an audience will want to watch. And it's so hard. So I thought I'd sit down and actually make a video about it. I know that, I probably don't look like I'm in the right frame of mind. This video is probably not going to be fun. But I figured I'll make a video about it. If somebody finds it useful, then that's great. For me, this is creative therapy. You are the person, figuratively speaking, with me laid on the couch, or in this case sat on the floor, telling everybody my problems. And I hope somehow it will help. Yeah. I'm sure you've all been through something similar to this before, and I think it's one of those things, if you're not careful, it can quite easily then lead into depression. So it's quite important to get out of it. If you have, certainly I've had in the past, I've had several days where things have not gone to plan and in a row, and you've not got what you wanted done, and then that can lead into a downward spiral of getting really frustrated at the fact you've got nothing done, therefore not being able to do anything because you're not in the right frame of mind to be able to do it. And you end up in a place that isn't good. It's not happy, it's not productive, and it can take something completely out of the blue to snap you out of it. So the important thing, I think, right now is to find that thing that will stop that from happening from the day one. And in theory, this shouldn't be happening. I mean, I've had 3 days off work. I've been away with my wife and we've had lots of fun. It's been a good weekend. So I should be in the perfectly good frame of mind to be productive. And yet it hasn't happened. And I'm here doing this. And I know I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate this video. Because I don't look good in it, I don't think, because of this fucking cold sore. I hate. It's been there for several days now and it's not going away. Fucking thing. And it's about, it's not something happy. It's about being fed up. But I think this is my way of breaking out of it. Hopefully, my next video will be much happier. So I am going to start doing a vlog, I think, especially if this gets a few views. I'm trying to find the best thing for me to do. I'm trying to find my voice in this crazy world of noise. Trying to find that thing that I enjoy doing and you enjoy watching. And hopefully, maybe even me having this rant is exactly that. Maybe I need to have more rants. Maybe that's what it is. Everybody just needs to listen to me moan. I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, let me know what you think. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of these videos, the whole point of me doing this, is for a reaction. It's a two-way thing. So give me some comments. Things I could talk about in my vlogs, things I could do maybe, although bear in mind that it's got to be a camera and I can't hold it. Yeah. Hopefully you like this little rant. I know it's a bit shit, but hopefully it helps somebody somehow. And if you did, don't forget to like the video. And I'm not even sure which channel I'm putting this on, but whichever one I do, make sure you subscribe, because there will be more. Whichever one I decide to put it on, there will be more videos. And so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.